Thoughts are the seeds, emotions and feelings are the sunlight, but without action, nothing actually grows. So in this 3-part series, I'd just like to explore with you the final step, action. Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for your support. It's really lonely speaking to a camera, so all your likes, comments and subscribes really show me that these videos are making a difference. This video is the third in a 3-part series. In the first one, we discovered how thoughts are the blueprint. And then in part 2, we discovered emotions and feelings are the energy. So today, we're completing the process by discovering how taking aligned action creates your reality. Now you can probably imagine a beautiful song. You can probably imagine the tune. But picking up the instrument and playing that first note brings it into reality. And that's when the world finally hears what's inside you. Now I've briefly explained in the previous videos that I was trying to push through my life from a space of lack. I set up many businesses to try and get myself out of a career that I no longer resonated with, and all of those businesses failed miserably because the only thing I was looking for was money to live this life that I built up around myself, and I wasn't focused on providing value or gaining alignment within myself. I was scrambling around trying to force things, just trying to survive. And the more effort I put in, the worse things became, because I was acting from fear and not flow. Now this was a really tough time, but I eventually, through all the sweat and tears, came to a realization. I realized that action from lack can't bring fulfillment. And I had to realign with my true self to be able to provide genuine value. I shifted from forcing to flowing. Now this wasn't a quick process. I had a lot of work to do. I worked on limiting beliefs, released old patterns, and I rediscovered clarity and joy. Now that old career that I was in that I no longer resonated with just naturally fell away, and new opportunities started coming into my life which aligned with this new version of me. So now I'd just like to ask you, are you taking action from a place of lack? And is your movement grounded in truth or fear? Now Buddha said, what we are today is the result of our thoughts from yesterday. And what we are tomorrow is the result of where we are today. Our life is the creation of our mind. Action is the echo of thoughts and emotions. And if these thoughts and emotions are rooted in fear, then we create more fear. And on the flip side, if they're rooted in truth, life begins to shift. Think of it like this. Thought aims the arrow, emotion pulls back the string, and action releases it. But if your aim is shaky, or if you pull back that string with fear, then that arrow isn't going to land where you want it to. So now I'd just like to ask you 3 questions for you to contemplate. What energy is behind your actions right now? Are you trying to prove something or express something? And what would it feel like to move from love and trust instead of fear? Now, aligned action isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matches who we truly are. Now, if this message spoke to you, if it helped in any way, please share it with someone you love who needs to hear this too. Buddha showed us that life is not shaped by what we do, it's shaped by the intention behind our actions. True manifestation begins when our thoughts, emotions and feelings and actions are walking in the same direction. So take that next step, but do it from truth rather than fear, from alignment, not urgency. And just trust that if you do that, the path will come to meet you. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a great day.